Hi guys and girls on YouTube and welcome to my channel. Just a quick little video this week because I only came back from holiday last week and I've got a couple of tricky jobs that are really holding me up. So this is going to be really quick, and I know my viewers like to look at things that are different and unusual. Well, this is certainly unusual, so let me run you through what happened. So I'm working on this subwoofer, which is completely dead. So we first checked on the power supply. So I'll get it all in the bits. I've got 2 meters on the bench, and then the next thing, a customer comes in. So I drop what I'm doing. I go and see to the customer. After he's gone, I come back, and my first check on this is that we've got about 350 volts across the mains reservoir capacitor. So what I do is I pick up my meter leads, and I measure the voltage across the reservoir capacitor, and the next thing I hear a pop, and then I suddenly realise what I've done. I've got 2 meters on the bench. My analog one is set to ohms times 1. My digital one is set to volts. And what I've done, I've picked up the wrong set of test leads and I've put my analog meter on times 1 straight across the reservoir capacitor. The pop inside, and I've blown it. Now, this is not the first time I've had an accident with this, so I know the drill. So I have a quick look in the instruction book. There's a manual in the back to see which resistor's gone. Right, so when it's on the times 1 range, I can see that the prime candidate, which is going to blow, is this 17.6 ohm resistor. Now, I don't have 17.6 ohm, I've got 18 ohm, but if you look through enough 18 ohm resistors, you'll find one with a tolerance that measures about 17.6. But that's not a big deal because I only use this meter for measuring very low leakages because it has a terminal voltage and the digital one doesn't, and it's better for picking out leakage. So I find a resistor close to 17.6 ohm and I put that in, and then I'm thinking to myself, this fuse inside 250 milliamp, why don't I change that for a lower rating fuse, and that might give better protection next time, and then I won't blow the resistor next time I put it across a high voltage. So I have looked through my box, and the smallest fuse I've got is 160 milliamp. So I fit that in, I fit a new resistor, and I come to zero the meter, and the range, it won't zero, it's nowhere near zero. So I'm thinking, what's the problem? So I check the fuse, I check the resistor. The new resistor I put in's alright, the batteries are alright, but there's a very strange thing going on with the fuse. So what happens when I come to check the fuse on my digital meter? Well, let's have a look. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got my last 5 out there. Let's put this across the fuse and see what happens. So you can see the brand new fuse has a resistance of nearly 9 ohms. Let's try another one. And that's got a resistance of 9.5 ohms. Let's try another one again. That's got a resistance of nearly 10 ohms. All these fuses have a resistance. That's 9.4 ohm. So I ordered some brand new ones from Farnell's and check them. Right, well, here's the ones from Farnell's, so I get them. I try one of them. They're a little bit better, but they're still not good. So I've put the meter across there. The one from Farnell has a resistance of 4.1 ohm. So bearing in mind that the meter had a 250 milliamp fuse in, let's try a brand new 250 milliamp fuse from here. Right, so these are 250 milliamp fuses, the one that was fitted in the meter to start with. If I can get it on there, I'll hold the camera at the same time. So we look at that. 0.6 ohm. Well, that's about the resistance of the test wire I'm using. Try another one. 0.6 ohm. Try another one when I get it on. Yeah, and that's absolutely fine. So these very low value fuses have high resistance, which is no good. Now I do remember, about 40 years ago there was a Telefunken TV. I can't remember what it was. Could have been a Telefunken 711 or 712, and that had a problem in the frame output stage, and I traced that to a high resistance fuse. So that's something to bear in mind when you're fitting a fuse in something. Always check the resistance of it first before you fit it, and then you won't run into any problems further down the line like I did. Alright guys and girls, many thanks for watching my video. I'm sorry it's been short, but we'll have a bigger one next week. Alright, thanks for watching, goodbye.